Julie, do the thing!
Alright.
Hey folks, welcome back. And we are now in Metal Gear. If I sound a little different, that means it's because I'm sick. And I'm recovering from a cold that I've had all weekend. But I'm not sick enough to not play, so...
Sorry, Sarah, you are in the corner. Out of sight of the camera.
No? I'm not the one playing.
Yeah, but you still want to be in. Oh, no.
Okay, so that's what you were saying, because I couldn't hear you. No one was talking.
No, I don't think anybody was. I think it was just someone with a
Oh, I'm referring to you. We're talking while he was trying to say something.
Alright, Brandon!
It's fine.
Alright, let's get out of here.
It is not fine.
First floor.
What were you saying?
I was just asking Sarah a question. That's it. She's answered.
Yeah, I was saying that I'm okay. Because of last night. I actually got sick last night.
From,
Sugar.
like, define sugar.
I had half a tub of ice cream.
That makes you sick?
About this much.
I've eaten a whole tub in a day, bag of...
That's you, not me.
Yeah, that's fair. I'm also, like, twice your size.
I'm small.
Yeah, but I've met small people who can, like, pack away more food than I can on a good day.
Yet, I still need less than that.
Not really, I'm saying,
Actually,
I'm saying I've met people who are smaller than me who
So
can
you're
make
pecking on my
me
claymores away, are you?
Yes?
make it look like I can't eat
Stop it,
anything.
they're my claymores.
What are you gonna use them for?
Oops.
Things that I don't expect someone to eat, which is I
They're
do.
mine now.
Not that I can eat. Like
They're
I
mine
used
now.
to.
Top cookies.
Oh, cookies. Dude, I got a cookie at the...
Wait. Thermal cocks. Oh, and then chaff grenades.
Potato. Mushroom.
What are these?
Oh, it's Jimmy Molotov.
What?
The potato.
Yeah, potato.
I made it.
Jimmy Molotov.
You make a Molotov out of
Lava
dead.
fell. Lava fell.
Oh, falafel.
Lava fell.
I don't know what this is. I'm so confused. Like, all I hear is lalafel. Potato lalafel? What is a potato lalafel?
Lalafel.
You have mouth singing now.
I thought I'll stop.
Gotta wait for that card. Don't want to. I don't want to risk.
Well, if you're not going to see Meryl in a guard uniform again wiggling her bum.
No.
Look at how stupidly oblivious can they?
It's so hard.
What?
Oh, something that Brandon sent me. It involves Pokemon in it, so when you think about it, it's really dark. Throw that away.
I really should.
I don't know pointing anywhere too, there's some stuff too. I'm helping.
Actually, he's not gonna see.
Personally, no. I mean, I would from that distance, technically.
No, he's going to see you because now he's coming back this way.
Nope. Technically, when he was heading in a different direction, he would have technically. So there's.
How dense are these guys?
They're very dense. It's not even the fact that they're dense, they're just very oblivious.
Jensen told me a story of the D&D campaign that just amazing. Basically, it was a stealth mission, and one of the guys flunked the stealth check. Got a nat 1. So he began screaming when he was stealing. You know what made it even better?
What?
All the guards flunked their listen check.
No.
They all got nat 1. You were screaming what you were doing the entire time, and no one heard it.
Actually, wait.
What?
I want to go down to the second floor because I think since I have the level 6 card, I think I can access something else in here. I could be wrong, but you know, you won't know until you check.
Yeah.
One, four, I think.
That looks like
This hallway.
Why is it all factory gold?
Because it's poisonous gas. Body armor. I knew coming down here was a good idea.
Yeah.
Put the map back on.
I won't need to. I'm heading out of the area. I think that's the only thing that I need to grab. Basically, the body armor, when I'm wearing it, it cuts the damage I take in half.
Body armor.
We have three watchers now.
Woohoo! That's good. Alright.
Well, I bet you one of them is Mouse.
Still. Any watchers? Good watcher.
Of course. Oh, it's even blurred out.
Oh, I moved a little too far. Wait, what?
What?
There's like nobody in front of me. Okay. Alright, fine. Alright, fine.
They're in the toilet. What?
Okay. You know, I don't like randomly spawning enemies. Okay.
Now they come out the door. What is with that?
I don't know. Sure. That didn't arouse suspicion at all.
Nope.
Alright.
I think you're all good. I don't think
That
you're
is...
gonna do anything.
That is... I love this game.
I'm pretty sure a lot of people love the game. Like,
I love this game just for that, like, one of that movies. Okay, so that guy's going to the bathroom.
It's Johnny.
Now,
No, that's not Johnny.
It's Johnny number 2.
Johnny number 2.
This time, don't screw it up.
Frank.
No, okay. Okay, I'm not gonna screw it up this time. There we go.
So,
Okay, I redeemed myself. Stun grenades.
and then the funny bit, from here on out, it is not this easy to find stuff. At least in the following games.
Just ration your rations of rations.
What?
Indeed. I must ration my rations so that I can ration the rations of rations.
So, what
Yeah.
do you think about 4's inventory system where it's like, yeah, you can't carry everything with you?
I mean, it makes sense from a real life standpoint, but from a video game standpoint, like, what?
There's black hole. Found a black hole though.
I did. Okay, so I
Do you
picked
have
up
a cold? And do you have a cold?
I do. I'm recovering from a cold that I got that I've had since Friday. Now I can head.
Only just.
I asked earlier. Never about the positive. Oh.
Alright, let's look around the room. I'm pretty sure there was some stuff. There was some stuff. Well, there was. I wonder if those pictures are represented. Because I know in the game, the remake on the GameCube, They are the pictures of the they're the big three of the people that made this game. Because I think one of them was Shigeru Miyamoto. I think one was Hideo Kojima. Not Shigeru Miyamoto, but Hideo Kojima.
Don't stand around. Wolf dogs are going to eat you.
Oh, they won't. Not if I have this equipped.
Hank?
Yeah, it's the handkerchief that that Sniper Wolf had. It smells like hers. So since I have it equipped, the dogs won't attack me.
Oh, so pretty puppy. Who wants to pet you?
Yeah, it's because Sniper Wolf always fed the wolves, and the wolves love her. So if I have this equipped, I smell exactly like her. So that means that the dogs won't attack me.
I would also like to remind everyone of what he did to the dogs last time.
The what?
I would like to remind everyone of what he did to the dogs last time.
Oh,
they were attacking me. They had it coming.
And the fact that you left as the explosion went off was beautiful. I'm just gonna say that.
I'm sorry, but it was their fault. They walked right into it.
Who guys don't look at the explosion?
What? First, upstairs.
My nuts.
Probably.
It's no use, Aiden. It's no use.
It really isn't a use. Okay, so level 6.
Oh, no. She's been hurt again. Cutscene of the past.
You mean a flashback?
Yes.
Horrible graphics, all of it.
I can still help. I want to help you.
Quiet down. Save your strength.
I was a fool. I wanted to be a soldier. But war is ugly. There's nothing glamorous about it.
Yeah.
Snake, please save yourself. Go on living and don't give up on people. Don't forget me.
We don't. Unfortunately.
Colonel, I'm trying to have a moment here.
Snake, about Meryl.
Colonel, I'm sorry.
Listen to me.
I wasn't able to protect her.
Snake, she's a soldier. She knows that prisoners are a part of war. She joined up of her own free will. I'm sure she was prepared for this.
No, you're wrong. Meryl thought she had to become a soldier. Thought it was the only way. She said she thought it would bring her closer to her dead father.
She said that?
She wasn't ready for real combat. I shouldn't have pushed her so hard. It's all my fault.
That's not like you, Snake.
Master, what is it?
Sorry for eavesdropping, but I just couldn't listen anymore.
Master.
Snake, you're getting too snappy.
You can
Stop.
have regrets if you want to. It's only natural. But you can't keep attacking yourself for things that happened in the past. That road leads to madness. Believe me.
He's right. Don't kick yourself. It doesn't suit a legend like you. I'm sure Meryl's just fine.
Well, I certainly hope so. I'm going for the good
Forget
ending.
about Meryl. Stop Liquid. That's what
Wait a
Meryl
minute.
would want
Did
too.
you,
You're right.
are
Meryl would
you
say the
letting
same thing.
Meryl die in this one, or?
What?
No. I'm going for the good ending where she survives.
She's pretty special to you, huh?
Okay.
Yes, she's
You're being
special.
nice.
There aren't many women like her around.
Is it because
That's not
Sarah
what I
wants Meryl
meant.
treated?
She's the Colonel's niece and a
I'm
combat
not the one
buddy.
playing, so.
I'm the one who's playing, and I
Come on.
honestly I
This is
wanted
like
to
a
go
police
for the good ending
interrogation.
because it's the canonical
I just-
ending.
I guess it's in the genes.
Wait,
The
But wouldn't that mean that
What are you
Otacon...
talking
Wait,
about, Colonel?
wasn't it
No.
like
I just
suggested
remembered
that
about
the
Naomi's
person who you don't
grandfather.
save dies?
I think Naomi said he rose as high as assistant secretary in the FBI during Edgar Hoover's time.
Hold on, we'll talk about it when the cutscene is
Yes.
over.
Yes,
Just because I'm
he
having
was,
trouble hearing you
Japanese,
and everyone
and
else.
he
in the
became a
game at the same
special
time.
undercover investigator to nab the mafia.
When was that?
Oh, sometime in the 50s, I guess.
Where?
New York, I think.
Naomi, I thought you didn't have any family.
Well, I researched it after I became an adopt. My grandfather was already dead by the time I learned about him. I never even had the chance to meet him.
Oh.
Snake, good luck.
Watch your back, Snake.
Did we ever actually find out anything about her family?
I don't think so, no. Alright, so Chan, you can go ahead now if you like.
Right, so if I remember rightly, wasn't it suggested that the person who don't say dies?
No. It only determines the ending only determines whether or not Meryl lives or dies. It's just whatever ending you're going for, it just affects who travels with you in the final part of the game. If Meryl lives, the good ending, then you escape with her. But if she doesn't, if you go for the bad ending and she doesn't live, you escape with Otacon instead.
Yeah, I thought it was suggested that the other person died. That's the entire thing, because I'm talking about last time I played this game, Jesus, I was like 12.
Yeah, it just affects who escapes with you at the very end. Either way, Otacon lives. It just determines whether or not Meryl lives or dies.
Okay, so either way, Otacon manages to GTFO.
Exactly.
Okay.
Alright, so this is where we left off. This is new ground.
Makes sense. He manages to have a very good habit of disappearing.
Well, no, they ask specifically, like, at the end of the, when Otacon lives, if Meryl lives, Snake specifically says Dr. Hal Emmerich should be somewhere on the base. Make sure that you pick him up.
So the fact that he manages to hide from Genome soldiers is a surprise.
Okay, so stun grenades, because I know exactly what part this is.
Isn't the stairway, is it?
It is the stairway.
You're just holding a grenade. Oh, the flash of burning light. I don't like it.
Where is the camera section?
Yes.
I saw the light. Needless to say, it burnt.
We'll get used to it for this next little bit. I'm gonna be chucking stun grenades the entire time.
Oh, can we get an epilepsy warning in the aisle? Oh my god, what the fuck, stairs?
No, seriously though, I don't blame chances.
That's the door to the walkway.
It won't open, even if I use the card.
Huh? Oh, that's right. I totally forgot.
Do you know something?
That door sometimes gets frozen shut because it's so cold outside.
Next time, tell me beforehand. So what should I do?
It's impossible to open from the inside. They always used C4 or something from the outside.
From the outside? You can't open it from the inside?
Sorry, it's impossible. But don't worry, you'll get through. There are 2 walkways that connect Tower A and Tower B. The other one's on the roof. You should just use the walkway on the roof.
So that means I have to walk all the way up to the top of the tower. Kaboom! Later, nerd.
There comes another one.
Sorry for all of those who are sensitive to bright lights. This is the best way to get through this area.
To be honest, this is just really making me want to play this game from start to finish myself.
It's really great. I like this. I love this game.
Oh yeah, Metal Gear Solid 1 is great.
Whoa!
Well, Chan, if you don't have an original PlayStation, you can download it on the PS3 store.
Or you can get the remake on the GameCube.
Yeah, that's it.
that's Twin Snakes, isn't it, the remake?
Yes.
Yes. Why, do you have access to it? That would be a yes.
No, it's I'm gonna horrify you bastards. Metal Gear Solid Twin Snakes. We sell for £48. That's loosely near on 90 Canadian dollars.
Wow, okay.
Yeah.
That is a fucking collector's item over here. Like, that is £18 more than what it sold for when it first came out.
Okay, so if someone from over here came over there with that and was like, yeah, I have this game, who wants it? How many people do you think would kill each other over it?
No one, because Canada is not part of PAL.
Oh.
They would not be able to play it on their GameCubes or Wii's. For the GameCube was region locked.
That's dumb. Didn't they like start to get rid of all that recently?
Well, they've not been region locked for a while.
Hey, look! I get to fight Liquid!
Well, technically it's his already, but because he's the terrorist that took over the base, but
No, but it's in my satellite now.
How dare you destroy Sarah's gaydar?
damn.
Jensen just said, how dare you destroy Sarah's gaydar?
Where's the spare headphones? How come everybody's wearing headphones?
Well, I'm the one playing. I should be in the game, right?
Yeah, but my headphones are snappy.
I don't care.
Hey,
Yeah, warm. Why did you take Sarah's?
Because they're also warm.
Hey,
Not as warm as mine were.
Turp.
What?
It's a long way
Get
down.
your ass out of the way of the
Come here, head
fucking
over.
camera.
I'm working on it.
I should be able to use that gun I got.
What are you going to do? Take on a hind with your bare hands?
Yes.
Why not?
Now you're mine!
I took on a tank with nothing but grenades.
Did great with it.
Don't you have a Nikita launcher?
Yes, he does. But apparently before it said no use.
I think the term, my good friends, is TFO!
You weren't cursing anything for that. Okay.
But I will have to for this part. Now, I'm fully admit that I might die in this part. Because I'm not the hugest fan of this part.
Thank you, Brendan.
What the sign found for Brendan book?
But we changed the name and it was correct.
Oh.
Here's how to repel. Press the X button to jump away from the wall. While you're away from the wall, press down on the directional
Here's
button
how
to
to
drop
repel.
down. If you jump while pressing right or left on the directional button, you can make a big jump in that direction. If you press and hold the circle button while using the directional button, you can walk slowly across the wall. If you're careful with the timing, you should be able to dodge the gunfire from the hind while you rappel down. If anyone can do it, you can, Snake.
I'm like donking against the walls. Donk. Was that always that easy? Because I remember having a dreadful time with that last time I did it.
Nostalgia and age.
I guess so.
Hey.
Man, I was a stupid kid, wasn't I?
Oh, don't say that. You're fine. Like,
Okay,
you're fine now.
so you know this door here? This is the frozen door that was in the walkway before. Otacon said I could blow it up. So now I can actually have a shortcut to the bottom of the tower. Alright, so if I remember correctly, this is another part where I need to snipe. Or, I can do it...
Aiden?
Yes.
You say you were a stupid kid, but how long have you been friends with Josh for?
Oh, come on. I've been friends with Josh since high school.
Yeah, you were a stupid kid. Boom!
This is the easy way.
I feel bad for them.
Don't.
They'll kill you on the spot.
You know what I'm really interested in? Why don't they shoot at the missile?
Because they're not a boss. They're not smart enough to think of that.
This is old gaming at its finest.
How to cheese a system. Shoot down corners. Literally. Now I know.
Now they're shooting at the rocket.
Now I
There's
know.
only one guy left. That's why.
Just slowly going towards him.
You thought you could get away.
I'm pretty sure he's dead now.
Yeah, the music stopped. That means he's dead.
You guys didn't hear what was going on upstairs.
I heard barking. That was it.
Let's just say I was kind of dumb and I let a scammer in.
Oh no.
Didn't realize it until Mom actually came out her door and said, "No, leave." And then he tried actually frigging, not harassing, but trying to egg on Mom. I'm like, bruh?
Get out of my house.
I wanted to say that, but I couldn't believe what was going on.
What the hell was going on?
Never got in the house.
Who?
I let a scammer in.
Door-to-door salesman is the most appropriate term here.
I will have to admit, not every door-to-door salesman is a scammer, but the odds and ends.
No, there's been recent warnings of this specific scam going around. Water filtration.
What's the
Yeah,
scam?
Snake, because apparently stairs being broken is the most detrimental thing to a stealth operative.
He said everything he needed to say to get in the door, and then started sweet-talking me. I just didn't even realize it. That's
Every
fine.
time they come to our door, you know what my response is when I'm at the door? Sorry, bud. I don't own the house, so I'm not interested in the service. Bye.
Yeah, I know that. See, here's the thing. He kind of asked for the renter, and I'm like,
I would have told him right off. Like, get lost.
Next time I am. Like, normally I do. I don't know why I did for this guy.
So what was that sound?
That was the elevator.
Don't shoot! It's me! Don't shoot! It's me,
See?
Snake!
Otacon, how'd you get here?
Last scammer I
Wasn't
had
as dramatic
knocked
as
at my
your
door.
entrance, believe me. I'm afraid of heights.
You were watching?
It wasn't.
Yeah, I was watching. I was
Because
riding
they
in the
actually
back of
tried
their
to
truck.
force entry, so I slammed
Thanks
the door
to the
closed
stealth
on their hand.
camouflage.
That was a
How
mess
did you
up.
get up here?
The elevator,
No,
of
he didn't
course.
force entry, but he also
The first
didn't
floor of the
exactly
circular
play
staircase was
nice
destroyed.
once he got in
That's why I
either.
took the elevator.
Oh, he tried to basically
Yeah,
stop me
that's
from
right.
closing the door by putting his hand in the way, and I just turned around and said, "I'm not stopping the door." He goes, "Oh, you've got to
You're
let me in.
incredible.
I've got to speak to everyone." I turned around
Like
and
a movie
said, "No,
hero or
you
something."
don't." I literally.
If it was me, I'd crush his fingers.
No, because you recharged. I would be like, dude,
I
if you're
love
trespassing,
that
I'm
girl.
gonna have you
I
charged.
love
Your
that
hand
girl.
remains there.
You mean Meryl?
I said leave.
Sorry.
And if they tried to argue, I'd be like, okay,
Forget I
I'm
said
calling the cops.
Snake, there's something
Stop.
I've really got
Has
to
someone
ask you.
duct taped him?
It's why I followed you up this far.
So, yeah, no, I just turned around and said, "No, you don't," and literally punted the door closed.
Have you ever
full bottom of
loved someone?
blam?
That's what you came to ask?
I'm
No,
pretty sure he
I mean,
actually
I was wondering if even soldiers fall in love.
Are you hitting
What
on
are you
me,
trying to
Alex
say?
Otacon?
I want to ask you,
But literally, because
Do you
he
think love
tried
can
to stop the door from
bloom even
closing
on a
and seen his
battlefield?
force of entry, I am allowed
I do.
to actually
I
stop
think at
him
any time,
by any means
any
possible.
place, people can fall.
Turns out the guy had a weapon on him as well, so it was a good shot that I actually did that.
Ooh.
If you love someone, You have to be able to protect them.
Yeah, this guy was actually trying to egg on my mom after we got in.
Uh-oh.
Don't worry, it'll be easy.
I told you before I don't want to hurt anyone.
So I'm going to give you some nice, simple advice for life.
Okay.
Don't trust humans.
The elevator is stopped down there.
I normally don't do that, like I said before. That is not normally the response I have to things like that.
Yeah, I know, but
Maybe the panel's broken.
it helps
Can you
if
fix
you
it?
follow the
It was
logic
working
of
before.
everyone is out to
If
get
it's the mechanism, leave it to me.
Well, here's the thing.
I've got to go and swat
In
a
our
noisy
neck of the
fly.
woods,
Okay.
they can't do
I'll stay
anything
here
to the
and hold the
house
fort.
unless they are mandated by
You really look like
the
hell.
city of
Are you
Ottawa,
okay?
and normally they send letters
Don't
in
worry.
advance.
If I do this, it doesn't matter. I just pretend like I'm not here, and then I'm not scared.
Wait, what, sorry?
Strange logic. I'm counting on
We're
you.
under something called Ottawa Housing. If they don't send a letter, then we're not trusting them. That's just how it works. Because it's not, we're not the owners of the house. We're only renting.
Alright.
So if they don't send a letter in advance, then we know it's not from them. And that should have been my first moment right there. I was caught off guard, basically.
Am I being inappropriate? Yes.
Why did you message me?
What?
Oh wait, no, that was yesterday. Why is it... What the hell?
What are you talking about?
It's telling me there was a new message in Trusted. Did somebody type in Trusted and did delete their own message?
I'm going to presume, quite happily, as I literally just received the message off Brendan, that it was Brendan. So, after 3, 1, 2, fuck's sake, Brendan.
Buy the shirt!
Buy our stuff.
You only want one shirt, and that is the Legend of Chanson Skyward Bollocks shirt. It has my face on it. Obviously the entertainment of the stream. It ain't fucking Josh, is it?
I still need to take the time to make the one stab for one dab shirt.
As long as Josh is dying in that shirt, I don't care.
No.
Well, you're the one who's done that.
But Josh, you get to play Aerith on that shirt.
Please put him in Aerith's dress. For fuck's sake.
I'll murder you.
I'll wear the dress.
You're dabbing in it too, you know.
I don't care.
The joke was originally Josh's, so I kind of have to.
No, you don't.
Bruh, it'll sell like hotcakes and we can make money for charity. Because everything we make on our channel page goes to charity.
Why are you calling me brother? Who the hell
Brother!
I'm your
Shadow?
What?
Ask the father that you killed. I'll send you to hell to meet him.
You grew up that, right?
Yeah, he did do that.
Otacon!
Shut up, dogs.
I mean, he did say he was Shadow.
Yeah, you shouldn't be complimenting us when you're dying.
See, what I want to know is why is he English?
But that's the fun part.
Damn it, Brandon!
What?
I knew this was coming because his health is already halfway out, and I know exactly where he's firing.
That's 1/3.
Hold on. Full rock. Galar form. Psychic rock. Charge bug. Galar form. Bug electric. Bug water. The double decker. Elekid. Galar form. Electric. Electric ground. Because it has a ground in the plug. It's the European plug.
We have grounds on our plug too, you know.
Not when it's 3 just of the ground term.
What?
Look at Elekid again.
I know Elekid doesn't have a ground. I'm saying American plugs have grounds.
Well,
when it's
yeah.
not heavy duty. When it's like a small appliance, like say a charger for a phone, it doesn't have one. Which is really weird because you'd expect there to be a ground on a charger for a plug for something that is so integral to daily living at this point.
Warning! Turf in progress. Joe killing commenced. Ah, no, it's already done.
Oh my, what move? Shinderu.
Shut up.
Can't believe you're beating Joseph Joestar.
Is it shot plunger?
Huh?
I was telling Echo
What was going on?
Yeah.
Psycho was getting a play-by-play of me telling you that shut the fuck up. And suddenly, hi!
Move the Sega?
No.
Oh.
Look, you are banned from moving this item.
Okay, move the Sarah?
Maioa move. Shinderu. Joestar.
Sarah, is Brendan banned from booping you?
What?
Is Brendan banned from booping you?
He can't reach her, so.
For tonight.
There you go. You're banned from booping Sarah tonight.
Oh.
Only for tonight.
She has anti-boop shields for tonight.
Still, oh.
I love it. Anti-boop shields. Oh my god, please shut those dogs up.
Like this upstairs, that's why.
There we go, I win.
Are you still shooting?
Yeah, he is.
It's like a desperation
I will kill you with my exploding hind.
This one's cutscene driven, so it doesn't matter what.
Price using crash again. There it is.
It is. She's fighting it right now. Such an awesome, amazing pilot.
Oh yeah, great pilot. Flash through the air off the great space.
How he survives that is beyond me, but okay.
How does Snake survive getting hit in the face with rockets?
See you in hell, Liquid.
No, we're gonna see you atop a giant robot.
That takes care of the cremation.
Oh!
Cool guys don't look at explode.
I mean, he was literally...
He was looking at it, yeah.
No, he turned around mid-explosion, was like, yeah, I'm walking away.
Yeah, but he was still...
Snake.
Sorry, I'm looking because Brendan typed in chat and I can't see that tiny
It's headed your way now.
It says smite.
Okay.
Yeah, I know, but it's on like a tablet.
What was it?
Hard to see.
Oh, I had to take out that helicopter.
Helicopter? That's incredible, Snake.
Listen, I just want to make sure again. This is the way to get to where Metal Gear is being stored?
Yeah. The entrance to the underground maintenance base is towards the back of the snowfield ahead.
Okay. Find a safe place to hide out for a while. I'm going underground.
I know. You don't have to tell me.
And stay out of my way. Don't try to be a hero or
That's pretty
anything.
good.
Like, there's a lot of games that have the number
Call
3
me
on
if you
it.
need
Okay,
Definitely not a Steam game.
I mean a Valve game, not Steam.
Whatever.
It is.
Steam
certainly
is
makes-
Valve,
it certainly
Valve
makes-
is Steam, let's be perfectly honest.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's not just exclusive to Valve games.
What's not just exclusive to Valve games there?
Steam.
No, but they are one in the same company.
So who thinks Epic Games is going to lose their store if the shenanigans that's going on continue?
No,
It's
they're
going to
not
be
going
very
to.
hard. They have the money.
It's not just a case of the money. They have something better.
What, Fortnite?
No, they have cross-compatibility.
Yeah, and relevancy.
So,
They're gonna do fine, but they're not gonna do fine.
Yeah, do you know what's going on with them right now, guys?
one of the biggest games which has actually been taking people from Monster Hunter is Dauntless.
Oh, did that get exclusivized?
Dauntless is now on the Epic Store for cross-compatibility reasons. The Epic Store allows for cross-compatibility because the Epic Store allows Fortnite to be played mobile, PC, Xbox, PlayStation, and probably Switch as well.
No, that's not what I'm saying. There's an issue with right now. Epic has been found booting Steam accounts of more information than they request when they port over the information.
I've read the full thing on that, and I don't think that's true.
No? Okay.
No. Hello, person. Are you important?
It's a Kiwi.
That's security camera. It's like, oh, the one last camera? I know how to deal with you.
Yeah, good.
Kiwi.
Hello. Fine. Here.
What?
We have so many viewers today.
Okay.
I think this amount of viewers might actually push us over the edge, and we might get affiliate status this week.
Oh, holy crap, I can finally then watch your streams at a lower quality so I can do with my horrible internet.
That beat that just on the elevator? No.
Kiwi, would you like to translate that, please? Because I did not understand the word you just said.
And we're about to find out why.
Do you want me to translate or him?
Someone translate what Kiwi just said, because all I heard
He
was
said,
beep,
finally,
beep, beep,
I
beep.
get to watch your streams at lower quality because my bitrate's too low.
There were 5 stealth camouflage prototypes in my lab.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you take out the one I'm wearing, that leaves 4.
Also, I'm at 100
This
games
is
now.
first grade math class.
I thought I'd get one for you. So I went back to the lab and...
You bought more games, or you got rid of more
The 4
games?
suits were
I
missing.
got rid of more. I am at 100 total. Well, 99.
What the hell? I have
It's
4
really
times your amount now.
strange. It was like someone was intentionally holding it.
When you were riding on it, did the weight limit warning go off?
Americans going to school. Some of you may die.
The warning went off, and I know I couldn't be over the limit.
How much do you weigh?
About 135, but that elevator had a weight
And you know, if you do make it out and you see something, who knows? Maybe you may commit suicide. That's topical.
The guys who stole my stealth prototypes are in there with you.
No.
Now die.
So who are these guys that know you by name?
They're just random souls. They're just random schmoes.
Yeah, they're genomes.
Just a few moments when we sitting by a campfire with delicious hot schmoes.
I do. Oh my god, I just got the best hat ever for golf with your friends.
Oh yeah, what is it?
A pirate hat.
Ooh, nice.
Piece of cake.
I love Otacon's face animation. His face gets right up into the camera.
I feel like the inflection was a little off on that. He didn't sound as shocked as he was supposed to.
I heard they fixed the inflections in the remake, but some voices felt flatter.
Yeah, especially that one. That one just felt like, oh no, look out, Snake. The guy.
No, some voices felt flatter in the remake.
Yeah.
Okay.
In the remake, that line in particular was bad. Was worse.
Yeah.
Like instead of in here, there was some inflection, but in the other one, it's like look out, Snake. The guys who stole my stealth prototypes are in there with you. Otacon, when did you become a robot? I mean, I know you making robots is kind of your thing, but not yet. I'm gonna get hit by that.
Yeah.
Look at the bullet. It's in it. Ow.
Wait, jamming is in effect. How you?
No, my radar's jammed.
Oh.
La 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 la. La 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 la.
Time for another boss battle. What?
Everything okay? Oh, okay.
Okay. Time for the second boss fight now.
I don't think he knows how to do it. Yeah, I do. This is really difficult.
No, it's supposed to be difficult.
Snake, are you okay?
Never.
Otacon, were there any other stealth prototypes?
No, there were
It's
only
supposed to
5.
be difficult because
So,
it's
this isn't stealth camouflage.
supposed
then.
to.
What are you
be
talking
under
about?
stress.
Someone's aiming at me in the middle of this blizzard.
It's her.
Wolf.
Wolf? Sniper Wolf?
Yes, it's her. It's definitely her.
Otacon, you sound like you're happy.
No, I'm not.
So then what is it?
Snake, please don't kill her.
Are you insane?
Please. She's a good person. You'd know that if you talked to her.
Listen to me, kid. She's a merciless killer.
I can see you perfectly from here. I told you, I'd never quit the hunt.
So,
Now you're mine.
Wolf,
is
no,
it
you
a bad
can't.
idea to
Don't
turn
get between
around
a
to
wolf
Sarah
and
and
its
tell her
prey.
that she can
You're pretty
get
good if you can hit me in this storm.
black and
You
red
see,
demon wings
women naturally
in
make better
golf with your
soldiers.
friends?
Wolf, don't do this.
What?
Snake,
You
I'm
can get black and
near.
red demon.
Can't you sense me near you?
It's a mistake for a sniper to
They're
reveal
really
Is that
fucking
right?
rare.
Well, I'm going to send you a love letter, my dear.
They're
you
from
know what that
2017 Halloween
It's a
event.
bullet straight from my gun to your heart.
Please, Wolf. Snake, no!
Is there a
Don't
workshop
get
or
in
not
our
workshop?
way.
Now I'm gonna pay you
There's a
back.
marketplace for them, yeah.
You
Alright,
men
I'm
are
checking.
so weak.
They're
finish what you
£6.78
start.
pence.
You'd be surprised at what I have to trade with. Got nothing better to do with that.
Okay, so I have a question for all here. Do you want me to do this the legitimate way, or do you want me to cheese this?
Cheese.
Well, I mean,
What's the
hang on.
The
I'd like
legitimate
to have
way
some
is-
input on this. As Snake cheesed the fuck out of me in Smash Bros. To a point that I had to use my new Grenada build against him to just out-cheese him. The hard way. So. He's meant to be a manly man.
I want him to cheese it.
Alright, I want everyone to be here in the room. Do you want me to do the legitimate way? Is actually having a sniper duel.
I rolled.
The cheese way is hiding behind the hill and firing Nikita missiles.
No, sniper.
Sniper rifle.
Yeah, it doesn't seem very sportsman after hearing that, but I don't like that too much.
Yeah, that's what I
Oh,
thought.
you guys are a bunch of pansies.
I just want to say Sniper Doll. Sniper Doll sounds awesome.
Okay, I'm just gonna run.
Snipe fight, begin now. Shut up.
Error.
Did you see?
She can see me from here, but now I just need to find her.
Will you find her? Ironically enough.
Behind a tree.
No, if you listen carefully at the sound, your heart beats it.
Take that, guys.
In the face.
Hear that?
For some reason on my
Yeah,
end,
that's
the
just
stream
I
likes
think that's natural
freeze.
for when you're in the sniper like area.
I've noticed that as well. I think it's Twitch.
Yeah. Hopefully it's just
Oh, you
Twitch.
still hit her though.
No, I'm pretty sure it's just Twitch.
Yeah, you did.
Can't hit me, can't hit me. No, you can't. I wish you could,
I mean, she shoot Pearl.
but that would make this fight a whole lot easier.
I mean, in later games, yeah.
Yeah, but in later games, she's also got her jacket open.
Wait, what?
So you don't kill her in this game.
I mean,
Wow,
Josh,
should
do
say
you
later
really
games.
want that woman?
Okay, Sniper Wolf, make up your mind.
I mean, in Twin Snakes, she actually has her jacket open.
She has her jacket open in the scene you see her.
I would also like to raise the point, you are outside in the fucking cold. She's gonna freeze her tits off. She opens that jacket up right now.
Hey, look at Vulcan Raven. He's walking around with a pair of pants and no shirt.
He's a manly man.
Giant
He is
shade head.
also batshit insane and probably has no respect for his body.
I don't know, considering how buff he is.
Doesn't mean that he's not got that buffness from pumping steroids.
No, that what you saw there was her laser sighting hitting my scope.
Sorry, I just saw the Agent Coulson MIB thing. I'm going to agree with the people who responded to that message. That has never entered my headcanon so fast before.
Ooh!
What?
Nearly killed you.
Read what Brendan posted in streaming.
No, you have at least one big boss fight with the Foxhound member left. How shortly after this does it happen?
Oh, did you?
I did. Well, we'll see. You'll see what happened.
What do you think of the fact that you get to have a second fight in this exact same area with another sniper, but this time a rail cannon?
That was a fun one.
Waited for this moment.
I hate trying
I am
to
a sniper. Waiting is my job.
non-lethal her.
It's easy if you know where to hide.
Never moving a muscle.
Yeah, you have to sit in the bloody tower if you can get up there.
Hide underneath the tank. You literally have to blitz to the tank, hide underneath it. She could barely hit you from there.
You cannot save me. Please. Just finish me quick.
Not gonna lie.
I am a Kurd.
Considering he kept shooting her in the face.
Always dreamed of a peaceful place like this.
Never heard the word concur?
Kurd. So that's why you're called Wolf.
Birds are.
I was
Oh,
born
Kurd.
on a battlefield.
Let's put it that way.
Raised on a
Like
battlefield.
Afghanistan.
Gunfire, sirens, and screams. They were my lullabies.
Very violent people.
Hunted like dogs, day after day. driven from our ragged shelters. That was my life.
Dumb question.
Each morning I'd wake up and find a few more of my family or friends dead beside
Dumb
me.
question, I'll give you a dumb answer.
Not dumb question. Are there any birds left?
Yes, there is a turd up my ass.
Bird.
Yeah, there's tons of turds.
Governments of the world turn
Well, I mean, you guys eat poutine. You eat turds by the bundle.
But then he appeared. My hero.
Just for clarity's sake, that's his angry face or confused face. I can't tell.
I can barely read what that says.
He took me away from all that.
Saladin. You mean Big
What he
Boss?
said.
I became a sniper. Hidden. Watching everything through a rifle's scope. Now I could see war. Not from inside, but from the outside. As an observer. I watched the brutality. The stupidity
You have food
of
going.
mankind through the scope of my rifle. I
Like
joined
usual,
this
he
group
forgets to
of
set a timer.
revolutionaries
Oh, like usual, Turk doesn't just like
to take
prepare
my
food.
revenge on the world.
Oh, he knows how to cook food. He's just horrible at setting a timer so he can turn it off.
No, Josh,
I
you
have
presume
shamed
too much.
myself and my
And the
people.
more you do, the more I want to stab
I
you
am
with
no
a fork.
longer the wolf I was born to be.
Turk doesn't
In the
prepare
name
his
of
food.
vengeance,
and
I sold my body and my
Let
soul.
it cooked, ready and waiting for him.
That's
You know, like
Now
a
I am
smart
more than a
fucking person would.
Wolves are noble animals.
Oh, for supper it'd be kind of early.
They're not
3
like
o'clock
dogs.
is an early, very early supper.
In Yupik, the word for wolf is Kegunek, and the Aleuts revere them as honorable cousins. They call mercenaries like us dogs
He's
of
got a
war.
fucking hot meal for when he wants
It's
it.
true. We're all for sale at some
It's
price or
cool.
Yes,
another.
Jensen.
But you're different.
It's called using the muscle in your
Untamed.
head. Called
Solitary.
fucking brain.
You're
I
no
know it's a
dog.
hard concept.
You're a wolf.
But
Who are you? Are you Saladin?
the burns are solid tonight.
You spared Meryl's life.
She was never my real target. I don't kill for sport.
Rest easy. You'll die as the proud wolf you are.
I finally understand. I wasn't waiting to kill people. I was waiting for someone to kill me. A man like you. You're a hero. Please, set me free.
I feel like this part in particular, like the precursor to how they handled the boss and
Why? Why? I loved you.
What is it?
My gun. Give it to me. She's part of me.
Oh, there's a level 7 card? Are you serious?
Everyone's here now.
11 is my present. 7 will do.
Set me free.
Goodbye.
Kaboom!
The funny part is, this isn't the only this isn't the only video game I've seen or played that actually does this kind of thing.
But I couldn't save her.
Oh, you mean like,
What are you doing?
Tale of Two Sons?
Returning it to its
Yeah, you
owner.
pass that.
I don't need a handkerchief.
Yeah, but in this
Why?
scene, you know when he
I
shoots
don't have
the
any
gun,
more tears to shed.
he actually had to fire the gun.
in Metal Gear Solid 3.
I'm going to the underground base. We're out of time.
Alright, I forgot they didn't do that for this
I
game
know.
yet.
No.
You'll have to
Did they
protect
do it in
yourself.
Twin Snakes?
Don't trust
Did they do it in
anyone.
Twin Snakes?
Yeah.
If I can't stop Metal Gear,
What
this whole
scene?
place will probably be bombed to hell.
Yeah.
We might not meet
Oh
again.
yeah, boss. Like, is it
Yes.
just slowly?
Yes.
And
then everything goes red.
You have to be the one to pull the trigger.
Yeah.
You can leave anytime. Get a head start. A head start on your new life.
One game you got mad at me for finishing without you being able to see. How's that?
What?
Brendan is right.
Mr. Steampunk England.
Snake!
There's a lot of really,
The one
What was she fighting
with
for?
really good graphics on PS.
What am I fighting for?
1886.
What are
The
you
Order.
fighting for?
You got really salty with me over that.
If we make it through this, I'll tell you.
Because you had every indication that you were going to actually, play with me, and then you just didn't.
Okay.
That irritates
I'll
me.
be searching too.
I don't like it when people don't keep their word.
I think it's because I got so hooked into it. The end of the game does have that same kind of scene where you zoom out, except you're dealing with a werewolf, and you were still playing as big husky dude. And he gets given a revolver and told, you have to be the one to do it because I cannot kill this man I raised as my son. It literally zooms out to black and then gives you no choice. You have to hit the trigger.
Quick, shake her body for the dog tags. Disrespect.
There's no shaking in this.
I know.
Yeah. It's only in Twin Snakes where you can do
I
that.
know. That's what I feel was
What are
dear.
you looking for?
I wanted to make sure that there were no cameras in the room. Because these rooms either have mines in them, which this one has claymores, or others will have cameras in them.
Why don't you put the thermocouple on?
You could see them with the mini-map.
Because I could see them using either the mine detector or the,
Can't pick that up.
Oh. We can pick it up is by placing it down. Can you imagine just throwing one right there at the door? I'd feel sorry for the soldier who walked in. Not even, they wouldn't even get past the door. It'd just be 3 of them right there at the door. Just Snake
It
sitting
would
there,
explode
like,
once the door
hi.
even slightly moved.
Yeah. But could you imagine the poor soldier who opens that door?
well, he would probably know that there were claymores there and would be fully prepared for it.
Oh look, there's her dead body.
Yeah. Now, if I recall correctly, when you leave and come back, a baby wolf will be there instead.
Oh.
No. The funny bit is when you go back, when you get to it in 4, said wolves are still kicking around.
Not wolves though, guys. They're
They are.
halvesies.
Get out!
Get out!
Davy Mutts.
Oh, where do you get this level 7 card?
You get it from Vulcan Raven.
Oh, so you have to do that fight now. Really? But you have Nikita.
No, don't worry. I know how to solve this problem.
Yeah, you keep.
You're killing it?
Yeah, basically. I love the, like, you see the rocket come out, and then all of a sudden...
Hey, I got my 3rd cardboard box.
Not lost a single one, have we?
No.
Is there a tank there? Brown?
I don't know.
Yeah, there is.
I don't know, but
That's the truck. That's the truck that you use to travel back here.
I don't know if there's a tank, but thanks for asking.
Is there anything back here? Oh, there isn't.
I like hearing their howls.
You know, one thing I will say, I'm surprised any of the equipment here works when you come back. Any of the doors, the lights, the cameras.
It's true.
Action.
Lights.
Oh shoot! I used my last.
Get up.
No, not my last Akita, but I used my last chaff grenade.
Oh no.
Hold on.
He's gonna try and snipe through the
Can I actually? I could probably get the one that's further away.
Press turn. Back on.
Can't reach it. Every other game would allow me to do it.
Someone has to
Ah,
come
damn
around
it.
over here.
Right there.
Oh wait. Okay. Oh.
I remember where we put it.
Yeah, but I'm going
Right.
straight into the way of the camera.
Run, Aiden. Run.
Oh wait, Johnny. That's right. Ow.
I don't think you have a choice. You have to hardcore this.
Parkour, parkour.
Yeah.
I might just have to rush it.
It was a good idea though.
Yeah.
Bum
I could,
rush.
ooh, wait, I could at least get this one. I could at least get that one. I could at least get this one.
I just love the instant, like you see it for a split second, then all of a sudden, blah. You shoot that with your regular gun?
No. I would have to be able to aim. Fortunately, there's no aiming.
Toss a grenade.
Well, there is
It's
with
possible.
the stinger.
It's possible.
Not even close to far enough.
Oh wait.
Yeah, Nikita. Oh, he knows it sees the missile.
It's not stupid.
It's not super stupid, no.
Aww.
Run, Adrian, run.
Yeah, I'm gonna take damage from this.
That's fine. I can at least mitigate it.
Mitigate it?
Yeah. I can at least...
You can medicate it.
You missed, you dumb... Yeah.
Keep going, Aiden. Just forget about the camera. Dumb.
Very dumb.
I just see that name.
What?
In China, they say, it's better to live ugly than to die beautiful. I think it's true. Once you're dead, you'll never have another chance to be happy. I can't understand people who want to die before their time. Please, Nick, promise me that you'll come back alive.
Wow.
I got a drink that I never tried before.
Caramel.
Oh, that's really good.
Oh.
I've had it really. I've had it back a long time ago. It's really good.
Vulcan Raven, anybody?
Insert disc 2.
So you're only halfway through the game.
No. It's not more than halfway. We're way past halfway. But, yeah, it's just that... This is where the disc 2 starts up.
So, I'm going to say this now. Metal Gear Solid 1 and 2 aren't very long. Aren't very long games. Metal Gear Solid 3, on the other hand, and 4...
Okay, so 1 is its own game. 2 is kind of actually based off of 1, with its set things that happen.
Hey, look, a foundry.
It's supposed to be a
That is
copy of
lava.
the Shadow Moses incident. That's why it's short, like 1.
You see, the thing with Metal Gear Solid in general is that Metal Gear Solid 1 is great. Metal Gear Solid 2 is... anything past that is...
It improves, but in character's not very likable.
Oh, right.
Okay.
He's likable in 4, you have to admit that.
When the rules of nature changed.
That's Revengeance.
Am I wrong?
I took a drink. Don't make me laugh.
I mean,
I'm not wrong.
Are you trying to bomb him from up here?
No.
I'm gonna see if it actually works. I know he's gonna walk back down.
Also, this is a weird place for a foundry.
Is it?
Why? It's a factory making stuff. They need a foundry to make the metals.
Yeah, but look at the shape of the pool. It looks so stupid.
You look stupid. Do you see the pool complaining about you?
It's an inanimate object, completely different.
Are you sure?
Yes, because inanimate objects don't have any right to play.
And going by one of the major plot devices in Metal Gear Solid 2, this inanimate object could very well turn around and say,
"Wow, he actually saw me." I'm surprised by that.
It's shocking.
That was very
Throw the
shocking.
grenade at him.
It's too bad you don't have a shocking.
Oh crap.
Too bad you don't have to.
Yeah, you know what?
Yeah, I'm just saying, Nikita's kind of overkill.
Oh, I don't remind me of Pokemon. I know, I don't remember.
That's the original.
I'ma hug you.
No, you will not.
I'ma do it.
No. Ah! Dang it.
Okay, I don't like enemies that just spawn out of the ether. You certainly took your time noticing me, guy.
There's an item up there.
wouldn't the box help here?
It would, yeah.
Then why don't you use it?
Because he doesn't like cheesing it, apparently.
No, it's not cheesing. It's just I just never really used the box, the cardboard box.
They don't sneak as much as I do.
You know what I'm going to say to that? When I play Metro Exodus, finally, I will be sneaking for several sections.
I seriously don't believe you.
No, because...
I seriously...
Josh,
I
I would
can't
just like
believe
to raise a slight point that your idea of sneaking in the actual act of sneaking are two completely fucking different things.
No, my idea of sneaking in Metro Exodus is do not step in front of people. Do not step near people. They crouch low. Try to avoid any sources of light.
I already
and
know
don't
fail
piss
this.
people off. There's an entire section dedicated to that that I managed to make it through.
Believe you, go 2 stories up.
You don't have to.
The AI in these games are usually not that good. If it was Metal Gear Solid 5, then yes, he would have easily seen.
We are not playing 5. I don't care what anybody says. I am not getting that game again.
I don't want to play 5.
We only like playing good Metal Gear Solid games, that's why we're playing 1.
Yeah, but
hey,
we're
one
gonna...
is hey, 1 is still good.
He didn't
what he
say anything
said.
about 1. He said 1 was good. He said we know you're into 1 playing good Metal Gear games.
Unfortunately, for the sake of story, we are going to play 2.
No, 2's
Why
fine.
do we play Portable Ops?
Why do you need to play 2 for the sake of story?
Because Raiden and 4 and Ray.
Are you going to be playing the shit shows that are 3 and 4 compared to 1?
Yes.
Yes.
Kind of have to. It's part of
We
the
are
game.
playing.
I like 3.
We are
3 was
playing 1,
fine.
2, 3, and 4. We are not playing Peace Walker. We are not playing Portable. And we are not playing 5.
That's okay to,
That was really melodramatic. Gotta admire the dedication.
Okay, are you gonna use body armor here?
Where did he go? Oh,
Apparently, Aiden is blind.
very. I mean, I wear glasses.
These guys are surprisingly brilliant.
But there's only 3 of them? I thought there were 4. There's usually 4 in this scenario.
Does this game even have a difficulty selection?
Yes, it does.
Oh. And you might want to heal.
Yeah, I did.
Oh, he fell off the edge!
Yeah, you can actually punch them off the edges.
That's just unnecessarily.
In fact, if you did that in any of the games that allow you to do non-lethal things and reward you for kills, them falling off the ledge, on all accounts in 2, except for one dude, counts as a death.
Which dude is this?
He's some dude on a bridge, a random bridge.
This is during the tanker section, isn't it?
Yeah, it's during the tanker incident. If you knock him off, well, not the tanker. It's during the shell incident, not the tanker. If you just randomly knock him off, apparently he doesn't count as dead. There's only one.
We're gonna have
speedrunners abuse that.
I was gonna say. Do you have chaff?
I don't have any chaff.
You have to run through them.
That's going to be tough to do as well, considering that there are also landmines strewn around.
Were there any items in there?
There were probably some ammo, but I think that was it.
Hey, look, more guys. Nope, no more guys jumping
on the bed.
Hey, look, Vulcan Raven. With this fight, he will have officially killed all the members of Foxhound except Liquid.
Well, I have to wait, so I might as well do something.
Come on, Aiden, you're gonna keep doing it. Keep doing it. Keep doing it.
Just keep doing it. Just keep doing it.
Just keep swimming, swimming, swimming.
Snake, stop doing that.
I'm looking through the Gulf of
I've got something to tell you about Naomi Hunter.
What about her?
Is this conversation secure?
Don't worry, the monitor's off.
Okay.
What's up?
I was in the FBI too, you know.
I didn't know that. What's your point?
Dr. Hunter's story about her background, about her grandfather being an assistant secretary to Hoover in the FBI.
Yeah?
And then going undercover to investigate the mafia in New York.
Yeah, what about it?
It was all a big lie.
What did you say?
It was really bothering me. Why would she lie about it?
She lied.
She might be a spy.
Ridiculous.
Come on, even a high school student could
He's
see
not
past
lying.
it.
That's the
The
sad
head of
thing.
the FBI at that time, Edgar Hoover, he was a well-known racist. Didn't Naomi say that her father was Japanese?
Yeah.
Well, back then, there wasn't a single Asian investigator. Also, in the 1950s, the undercover mafia
maybe
sting
she's not.
operations
Maybe
hadn't even started
wrong.
yet. They first started in 1960, in Chicago,
You're the first one.
not New York. But you better check it out. The chief and the president mysteriously dying, and that ninja? Too many strange things are happening.
Are you saying that Naomi might be behind it?
I don't know. Either that, or she's working with the terrorists.
Could it be?
If I find out anything, I'll call. In the meantime,
Now, is he
be
actually
careful.
right? I don't know.
It is never
I believe
far as I
you
know.
call Naomi and ask her.
Nope. She doesn't answer. She wouldn't tell you.
Besides, you can't direct the questions. It's just random when you call them. Without any actual thing. There's a devil ducky floating.
What?
You know those little floaties that your ball floats on when you're in the water? There's a double ducky floaty. It's $2.30.
Oh, gee.
Everything else is going at like 3 cents. Oh, hey, ghoul wings. $3.34.
Is he still called the shipping container issue? Or is that was only...
I think that's only twin snakes.
Alright, so you know the demon wings that Chan was talking about?
Yeah.
$11.96.
Welcome, Cossack.
I told you.
This is the end of the road for you. Right, my friends?
Oh, they also have the double tank.
Listen, they agree. Ravens aren't scavengers like most people think. They're simply returning to the natural world, that which is no longer needed. Sometimes they even attack wounded foxes.
You were the one in the M1 tank? Must have been a tight fit for a big boy like you.
But that was no true battle.
Thick boys like us must duel man to man.
The Ravens and I were testing to see what kind of man you were.
You're
The
a very
judgment is
thick
decided.
boy.
The Ravens say you are a true warrior.
Am I hallucinating? I can't move.
The
Raven's just like,
has put the mark of death upon you. Blood from the east flows within your veins. Your ancestors too were raised on the barren plains of Mongolia. Inuit and Japanese are cousins to each other. We share many ancestors, you and I.
I don't have any crows in my family tree.
You jest, but indeed ravens and snakes are not the best of friends. Nevertheless, you will make a
I'm sorry, I prefer his version in Twin
You
Snakes.
live in Alaska too. You know of the World Eskimo Indian Olympics?
Yeah, I know it. Must be a real threat in the muck-duck eating contest.
Yes, you are right. But there is another event that I excel at. It is called the ear pull. It is an event where two opponents pull each other's ears while enduring the harsh cold. It tests spiritual as well as physical strength.
You want to pull each other's ears?
The form is different, but the spirit is the same. Rejoice, Snake! Ours will be a glorious battle.
This isn't glorious. It's just plain killing. Violence isn't a sport.
Well, we'll see if
Also,
there's
I'd like to point out his chain gun is not that long.
I'm just noticing
in
now.
Twin Snakes.
I'm just noticing now, because of the way the facial animations are in this game, his face kind of reminded me of All Might's face.
Are you gonna do a Nikita missile? Yeah, you are.
Well, that's the only kind of missiles I have, or I could do it this way. I'm setting up C4.
Oh.
It's alright. He'll walk by one. He'll walk by.
One of these days.
You're gonna cheese this, aren't you?
Well, no. You have to fight with your wits.
Yeah.
Basically use everything you got.
In fact, this fight heavily favors non-confrontational attacks. He's got a weapon that's way too strong.
That was way too close.
Come on now.
Oh.
Yeah, he can shoot them down.
He's not.
Oh, he got him.
Let's switch to C4 now.
No, literally, this fight, it's Snake being the biggest troll when it comes to
Come on now.
rise.
Oh, here you go. Oh, he's going on.
starting to run.
Come on now.
He's a very thick boy.
Come on now.
Okay, where's the door? Yeah, I knew he was coming down. Okay, I think he's gonna be consistently running at this point. So the C4 is going to be the main method of attack. Yeah. Come and get me, thick boy. Bazinga.
Got around close target.
Bazinga.
Will you see it?
Bazinga.
And this?
Bazinga.
I'm getting for discount.
Plus 1 cent.
Oh, he managed to run past it.
No, I think he had an invincibility. I think he had an invincibility. Ow, ow, shoot. Oh, jeez. Ow, roly poly. This guy is dead. Back.
Nice.
One more hit.
I didn't know you put one there.
I win.
Just as the boss said, it is my existence which is no longer needed in this world.
Yabra, Yabra, you got
But
both.
my body will
Is
not
it the-
remain in this place. My
Look at his
spirit,
face. He's got All Might's
my
face.
flesh will become
Is it the
one
remake
with
that
the
froze
ravens.
just straight up
In that
him
way,
alive?
I will
I think
return
this
to
is
Mother
part of it as
Earth
well. It's
who
just a
bore
little bit
me.
slightly different.
Snake! I will be watching you. Understand? Snake, take this security card. It will open that door.
Why?
You are a snake which was not created by nature. You and the boss. You are from another world. A world that I do not wish to know. Go and do battle with him. I will be watching from above. First, I'll give you a hint. The man who you saw die before your eyes.
Got him.
What is it?
Oh.
That was not the DARPA chief. It was Decoy Octopus, a member of Foxhound. He was a master of disguise. He copied his subjects down to the blood. So he drained the chief's blood and took it into himself.
Yeah, don't even remotely ask how that's even
But he
possible.
wasn't able to deceive the Angel of Death.
The Angel of Death?
It's you, Brad.
Lovely.
why go to so much trouble? Why impersonate the chief?
That is the end of my hint. You must solve the rest of the riddle yourself.
He does eventually.
Snake, in the natural world, there's no such thing as boundless.
There you go, they're eating them alive
There's
now.
always an end to it. You are different.
What are you trying to say?
The path you walk on has no end. Each step you take is paved with the corpses of your enemies. Their souls will haunt you forever. You shall have no peace. Hear me, Snake. My spirit will be watching you.
And then you turn around and he's gone. Bums and all. You can go check that out afterwards, I'm guessing.
Snake, it's me.
Master.
It's about Naomi. Turn your monitor off.
What about Naomi? Colonel, is Naomi there?
No, she's away. She's taking a short nap. So what is this about Naomi?
Okay, maybe we'd better let the Colonel hear this too.
Yeah, go on, Master.
Well, basically, Dr. Naomi Hunter is not Dr. Naomi Hunter at all.
What?
I thought her story of her background sounded kind of fishy, so I checked it out.
And?
There is an actual Dr. Naomi Hunter, or I should say, there was one. But she's not the woman we know. The real Naomi Hunter disappeared somewhere in the Middle East. Our Naomi must have somehow obtained her identification papers.
So then who is she really?
She must be some kind of spy.
A spy?
Yes. Maybe she's been sent to sabotage this operation.
Are you saying she's with the terrorists?
I don't want to believe it either, but she is working for Foxhound.
So you think she had a part in the uprising?
Or she could be working with some different group altogether.
Different group? It couldn't be.
Place her under arrest.
What?
She's betrayed us. She needs to be arrested and interrogated to find out who she's with.
If she's one of their spies, then we're in big trouble.
What do you mean?
Nothing.
Have you let her in on some kind of vital secret or something? Does this have anything to do with the mysterious deaths of the DARPA chief and the Armstech president?
I have no idea.
Anyway, we cannot allow her to participate any further in this mission.
Wait a minute. Without her, we can't complete this mission.
I knew it. You're hiding something.
Give me some time. I'll try to get it out of her.
Hurry then. We've got to figure out who she is and what she's doing.
She is the real
here.
Naomi Hunter.
I understand. Snake, give me some time.
I do know that.
I don't have any time left for you.
Because the events of 4 prove that.
Yes, yes. This is something else at play. Throwing suspicion.
Yeah, I know. Throwing suspicion on someone else. Oh, hey, look, all this stuff is just chain gun.
Some blood.
Lots of blood, not some blood.
Where'd the bones go, I want to know.
Arrows do eat everything.
They
No,
don't
they do
eat
not.
bone.
Hyenas eat bone.
The hyenas are...
You just look at the corner. We're not here right now. There's just hyenas in the corner, but they're like, shh, we're not here. No, my rations are frozen!
You don't need it.
Don't want to keep me alive!
Yeah, but you're full health.
Yes. Oh, thank you. Finally, I found chaff grenades.
They're frozen again.
Yeah, they're still frozen.
Unfreeze.
I have to go to a hot spot.
Just to let them
Trapdoors.
Oh, okay, nice.
And now you know.
That is a lot of cameras.
It's a good thing they gave you chaff grenades.
Who said I needed chaff grenades?
Oh no, the stinger.
Only one will take out like 5 of them. Or whatever.
This is surprisingly more effective. Although there's so many cameras along that wall.
You're gonna have to chaff everything.
Well, I did just get chaff grenades, so.
There's some stuff right there.
That's
Oh, it's Snake. Hurt me more. Ah.
okay,
what are we
I just
at
love
for
that.
time?
Okay, my rations are frozen, but what about the one I just picked up?
They instantly froze.
They were already
Dang.
frozen because they were in the cold environment.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Oh, okay. Now they're all very obvious right now. Oh,
Wow,
geez, that
Starbound cards are really not popular.
I'd like to point out,
Oh, look at all those people.
you have to go through here. Oh, this is bad. Get in. Hey, Dad. Go play with it.
See you later. See you later, Frecklers.
I do like the fact that they reference that in 5, because you actually have to go in there, and it's just like, or not 5, 4, and they're all dead because there's no power.
Yeah.
So it's like, oh, you're this far. Wow, you're in the last bit of the game. Man, we're not doing it today.
No. How much time do I have left?
Half now.
Okay.
Oh, maybe you can.
28 minutes.
You think you can do it in 28 minutes?
Probably not. Get out of here.
I would say that's a waste, but you have a lot, so.
What is this, our 3rd or 4th?
I mean, he's gonna need that for Metal Gear Red.
This is our third. This is our third section.
Yeah, I would say
Oh my gosh, you can beat the first game in 6 hours.
Yeah, the first game's actually not that long. Hi, Otacon.
Snake, it's me.
What's wrong? Did you find a good place to
I
hide?
tried to fight Sephiroth, by the way.
Thanks to the stealth gear. It looks like they've finished getting Metal Gear ready.
How do you know that?
I overheard them talking. Where are you now?
Right in front of Metal Gear, but it's strange.
What is?
There's nobody here. No guards, nobody patrolling. It's too quiet.
Maybe because they're all ready. They said they even input the PAL codes.
What should I do?
All we can do is use the override system that President Baker told you about.
But I've only got one of the 3 keys, and besides that, like Ocelot said, there's some trick to using the keys.
Leave it to me.
You got some kind of plan?
Well, I'm in the computer room right now. I'm trying to access Baker's private files.
Baker's files? Don't you need a password?
Of course, but there are ways.
Are you a hacker?
Yep, that describes me pretty well.
Does it look like you can get in?
I don't know yet. I'll give it a try.
I'm counting on you.
Now, this of course is why they did a death battle between
Snake and
Solid Snake and Sam Fisher, and why he won and Otacon won versus Sam Fisher's lady friend who does the same thing that Otacon does.
Is Otacon just the better hacker?
Yes.
To put it simply, Otacon's computer systems have never been hacked. And they even tell them that Sam Fisher's has been hacked multiple times.
Snake, it's me again.
How's it
Not to
going?
mention, you know, she only knows
I just
about
got
data
past his 3rd
protection.
security level. He was a
Meanwhile,
pretty careful guy.
he
Do you
built
think you'll break
Metal
in
Gear
soon?
I
Rex.
never met a system I couldn't bust into.
He built a number of Metal
Keep
Gear.
Yes.
And I do like what the catchphrase that he used. Well, that Snake says afterwards, like, "You're pretty good."
Although I love the fact that yes, that's just the voice clip that Ocelot said.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure it's Snake who says that.
Yeah, it's in the fight. It is Snake, but that's totally just the voice clip that. That's just totally the voice clip that.
I just like the fact that both of them, like, first Otacon says it, dealing with a woman. I don't know her name, so Split Yourself fans don't shoot me for this. And then Snake.
All of a sudden, the lights go out. All you see is 3 green lights. Oh.
Yeah, and then all of a sudden, all you see is Snake's solid eye patch. click on with a smoke in his mouth behind Sam Fisher, and he's just like, "You're pretty good." Get into like this fight in the dark, only for Sam Fisher to get his own electric knife through the chin. Meanwhile, Sam Fisher like shot him and blew him up.
Snake.
I mean, Snake has been
You got past
known
security.
to be hit by rockets and just walking off.
Great. So
They
what do you
discussed
got?
it. He freaking went through a tunnel, a radio wave tunnel that should have killed
And
him.
survived.
Yeah, that should have killed him.
Even though he was already on death's door before he did that.
I found something else.
Yeah.
What?
And then proceeded to fight Ocelot
In hand-to-hand combat, single hand-to-hand combat.
immediately after, and somehow kick his.
It doesn't use fuel, so it isn't considered a missile. That way it can get around all sorts of international treaties.
Pretty sneaky.
Yes, but effective. And that's not even the scariest thing about this weapon.
Oh, I can't wait to hear this.
It's a stealth weapon.
You mean it won't show up on radar?
Yeah. The truth is, they've been working on a stealth missile since the late 70s.
Why weren't they able to develop one until now?
Because of the missile rocket propulsion system, it would be picked up by enemy satellites.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
But unlike a missile, the railgun doesn't burn any propellant, so it can't be detected by any current ballistic missile detection
It's a
systems.
giant electric charge
nuclear
over a split second.
Totally impossible to intercept. And on top of that, it's got a surface-piercing warhead designed to penetrate hardened underground bases.
Who thought that was
We
such a
learned
good
that lesson in
idea?
Gulf War.
This thing could mean the end of the world.
It's the ultimate weapon.
I'm looking at it
From a
and it
political
has
point
only
of
like a
view,
band
it
of
avoids the
light.
problem of nuclear reduction and nuclear inspections. Colonel,
back.
is this true? Are you listening?
I'm listening.
If word of this got out, it could delay the signing of the START 3 treaty and cause a huge international incident.
Yeah, it would be nasty. The United States would be denounced by the UN. It could even bring the president down.
Did you know this, Colonel?
I'm sorry.
You've changed, Colonel.
I won't make any excuses.
Snake, listen to me. This new nuclear weapon, it's never actually been tested, only simulated.
You mean they ran a computer model?
Yeah, that's why they were conducting this exercise. They needed to get actual experimental data to back up the simulation.
What were the results of the exercise?
It looks like it went better than they hoped for, but I can't find the data anywhere on this network. You'd think the data as important as that would be carefully recorded.
It was. President Baker gave me an optical disc with all of the test data.
What? Do you still have it?
No, Ocelot took it from me.
The terrorists have replaced the dummy warhead with a real warhead. Once they input the detonation codes, they should be ready to launch.
So you think they can do it?
Well, the dummy warhead was designed to be identical to the real thing, so I think so.
Did you find out how to override it yet?
Not yet. It
Okay,
must
I'm
be in
gonna
a separate file.
state this for the
Right now I'm
record.
looking through all of Baker's
Aside
personal
from this being a
files.
really dumb idea to begin with, from a realistic standpoint, as far as robotics and the technological engineering is concerned,
It makes sense.
it's not just that. We are actually physically capable of building a robot like Rex that is capable of doing this currently. We are
Not to that fidelity yet. But
Yes.
that's not needed.
I'm just saying the,
We have
Japanese have robotics that are advanced enough.
We have weapons that don't even need this, or well, American. Them. I've actually seen them. They have surface-to-air laser that will actually detonate missiles mid-flight before they even reach their targets.
Yeah, but it's not just the States. Russia also has it, so does China. It's
But
their
those are like
nuclear defense system,
Yeah.
and it only works if they detect the nukes. In the case of this,
no, it's not. It's not nukes. It's ballistic missiles as well.
it again only works if it detects a missile. In the case of Rex, and this isn't theory, by the way. What they are talking about is realistic. If you had a missile that could get around the radar system, any such defense system is absolutely useless.
Waiting for the guard to come back so I can shoot.
Oh.
So, and yes, Japan
I
has.
thought you were waiting for us.
I'd like to point out the Japanese do have the capability.
I was
their
waiting-
robotics to do this.
I was waiting for him because that guard has caught me before. And, like, the whole area is empty, and then just suddenly throwing that guy when your radar is out.
I haven't found out about the override system yet, but I found Baker's ulterior motive.
It's kind of stupid.
He's just looking to get rich, isn't he?
That's part of it. Armstech is in much worse financial trouble than I thought.
I know they lost their bid to make the next generation fighter jet. That plus the reduction in SDI spending.
It looks like there was even some talk of a hostile takeover.
Everything was riding on this project, I guess.
And it looks like we were paying a lot of bribe money to the DARPA chief.
Bribe money, huh?
Yeah, and Baker was a big proponent of the nuclear deterrent theory.
I see. So anyway, what about the override?
Just give me a little bit longer.
I trust you, Otacon.
Is it terrifying that I've realized that this kind of project is actually feasible?
So, as always, for my luck,
Think about it. Blue World application. If they can actually build it, they're going to build it.
Hey, look, you can actually see them in the room.
Oh,
Liquid and Ocelot. Look, if I'm doing this, you can actually see them in the room.
They thought about it at least.
It's good to know that
with only some of my cars, I can make $1.
How they can't see me, I'm actually surprised.
Well, you're... Get on, Fitting.
Get on with that!
But we're definitely not finishing this today.
Oh no, there's still a lot more of the game than you'd think.
You mean the final fight with Ocelot?
Among other things, yeah.
And Rex. Rex, which despite everything that happens in this game, some 2 decades later still works.
We can launch anytime.
There's still no response from Washington. It looks like we'll have to show
Like,
them
Turp,
that
how
we
would you
mean
feel
business.
about that? Like 2 decades,
Should I
giant
set it for Jonathan
robot has
Russia?
been dead. And somehow the
There's been a
little
change.
bitty
The new
robot
target is Lockmore,
Otacon just
China.
reactivates
Why,
the power
boss?
source like no
I'm
time
sure
at all
neither
has
you
passed.
nor Mr.
And
Galukovich
Rex
would
just
really like to see a nuclear
Power has
bomb
gone
dropped
north.
on your motherland, right?
Liquid. But why?
I'm saying, yeah,
There's
but
nothing there.
Rex is created in, like, they would say,
It's
like,
a nuclear
99.
test site.
A nuclear test
Like,
site.
almost
If we nuke
a
a
decade
major
and a half later,
population center,
Power
whose design
game's
was it?
over. But a nuclear explosion at a test site can still be concealed from the public. Meanwhile, Washington will be worried about the retaliatory strike from
messed
China.
up. It's like, everything's
I'd like to
secret
argue
talks
the
between
reason
both
why
countries'
Rex
leaders.
won against
Of course.
Ray
And in the process,
isn't
the
because
president will be forced to divulge
it's
the
the
existence of a new and highly destabilizing nuclear
It's
weapon to
because
the Chinese.
Otacon was
What do you
helping
think
that thing
will do to the U.S.'s reputation?
work at its
or
best.
the president's?
And with the CTBT, that means that China and
Meanwhile,
India. I see.
Douchebag McGee over here
Yes.
didn't know
When the other countries
the
hear
finer
about this new
controls
weapon,
of Ray.
they'll all want to contact us.
Yeah,
Washington won't be very happy when we start selling their own system to the highest bidders. Yes, the president will break. He will give in to our demands.
Big Boss's DNA and $1 billion.
That money will be used to cure our genome soldiers as well. I'm also including the Fox dye vaccine in our demands.
Fox dye. It killed Octopus and the Armstech president. So it's true that it affects older people first. Mantis might not have been affected because he wore a mask.
Wolf wasn't infected either. Perhaps due to those tranquilizers she always took.
Something to do with the adrenaline level in the blood.
oh,
Or
hi.
maybe it's just because this Fox dye was still experimental
Micah,
and they haven't worked out all the bug shit.
Don't get off the clock.
In any case, have you heard from your friend, Colonel Sergei Galukovich, at the Spetsnaz?
I see it.
Yeah.
He still has doubts about the ability of Metal Gear.
About
He said we can talk after Metal Gear's test launch is successful.
He's a very prudent man.
There's nothing to worry about. The Colonel wants Metal Gear
Nothing.
and a new nuclear weapon so bad.
Unless you have something to squash it with, her.
If Russia wants to regain its position as a military superpower,
Yeah, like, you guys
they need
are-
to reinforce the nuclear arsenal.
I mean, you
They need a nuclear
specifically.
weapon that can
Oh,
be
excuse
used.
me.
joining it now.
Metal Gear will allow them to gain first strike capability over the rest of the world.
Their regular army is in shambles.
I'm pretty
They can
sure.
restore
I'm
their
pretty
current
sure.
military power
I'm pretty
with
sure
nuclear
that spider
weapons.
couldn't withstand the collab.
Excuse me.
Sorry for all those on the mic. That was just me killing a spooner.
He's got over 1,000 soldiers under his command. If we join forces, we could put up quite a resistance.
I'm
here.
sorry, but that looks
Since
more
Mantis
like All
died,
Might.
the Genome Soldiers' brainwashing has started to wear off. I'm worried about
I guess
the
because of the
mental
blonde hair, maybe.
Yeah,
alliance
but,
with the Russians would boost that
Raven
as
had
well.
the face, had the
You
smile
say?
though.
We're not going anywhere. We're going to dig in here.
We can still escape.
We've got the most powerful weapon ever made, and we're about to ally with Galukovich's forces.
Are you going to fight the whole world?
And what's wrong with that?
That's more Scott
We can launch a nuclear warhead at any target on this planet. A nuclear warhead invisible to radar. And on top of that, this base is full of spare nuclear warheads. Once we get the DNA and the money, the world will be ours.
What about your promise to Colonel Galukovich?
I have no interest in the revival of Mother Russia.
You're not thinking of reviving Big Boss's dream.
From today, call this place Outer Heaven.
Big Boss's dream. But boss, you're not worried about the PAL being overridden. If the code is entered again, it'll be deactivated.
No need to worry. The DARPA chief of the Arms Tech
He knows you're there and he's telling you all
Does
this.
Snake know how the override system works?
You interrogated him, don't you know?
He didn't have any keys on him.
Good. Then no one can stop Metal Gear now.
By the way, what should we do with that woman? Want me to kill her?
Let her live. She's Campbell's niece, and Snake cares for her. We'll keep her as our ace in the hole.
Meryl, she's alive.
Yes, that's right. Take a call right beside them.
Yes, Domino's, I'd like to order a large pizza.
I found
Hey guys, you want a large
secret
pizza?
files.
Great
Anchovies.
I'd like to point out, you can tell Ocelot is turning traitor right there. He's looking at the camera like, oh yeah.
System that the president was
Oh,
talking about.
Snake's listening.
Can
Okay, let's
also be
drop as
used to
many hints as
input
we
the
can.
detonation codes.
It's like,
You see, if you insert the keys
Like, I
when the
get
warhead
why,
is active,
but
you
still.
deactivate it. And if you insert them when it's inactive, it becomes activated. And you can only use the keys once.
Only once, huh?
Yeah, you better get started. We don't have much time.
But it takes 3 keys, right? I've only got one of them.
Hold on a minute. You see, that's the trick. You already have all 3 keys.
What are you talking about?
The card key is made of a shape memory alloy.
Shape memory alloy?
Yes. It's a material that changes shape at different temperatures. The key is made
know,
out of
but
it.
This card key?
Yeah. The card key changes shape at different temperatures.
So this key is actually 3 keys in one. Clever.
that's you.
Clever girl.
I'm surprised he didn't say clever in a
Can you
different
see the
way.
input terminals in the center of the control room?
I see them.
Those 3 laptop terminals are for the emergency input. There should be a symbol on each screen. Each symbol corresponds to a different key. Input the keys in order from left to right.
Room temperature?
The left
Low
one's for
temperature?
the room temperature key. See the symbol? Next to that goes the low temperature key. The one on the right is the high temperature key.
Okay, I got it. First, I change the shape of the card,
So,
and then I
we
input
already
them in
have
order, right?
That's right.
for
All you do
carrying
is insert the
with
card
us.
keys.
But in order to...
After you insert the key into the module, a hard disk reads the information contained on it. Once you've finished with all 3 terminals, the code input process is complete. But here's the thing. You can only use the key 3 times. It's an emergency system. It's only meant to be used once.
The room where we fought Vulcan Raven.
Vulcan Raven is called
And then the
Metalworks.
And then the blast
Foundry.
The blast furnace where we were at the very beginning of this era.
Yeah. The Foundry, yeah.
The key fell in the drainage ditch.
Snake! This is bulletproof glass. There's no way in. I'll enjoy watching you die.
I think we're at time too.
Are we?
Just about.
Snake, you've got to get that key.
Bless you.
Bless you! That's what you did.
Well,
What?
there's.
Oh, Oh yeah, that's right. If I do that, oh no.
It's a loading trigger.
Load 1, load 2. Load 1, load 2.
You threw it on the lower part.
Oh.
Sorry for all of those.
Stun grenade.
Run, run, run as fast as you can. You can't catch me. I'm the gingerbread snake.
That's delicious.
Do you have to crawl across Rex to get through?
Sadly, you can't ride him.
Now, I'm gonna be honest, I would totally take something like that for a spin and have fun with it.
And people will be terrified because you're running around on a freaking missile tank that destroys everything.
If I keep my rations on my body, then they should melt. At least that's how twin snakes do.
It is.
Yeah.
It will.
Hey, that didn't take as long as I thought it would.
I'm gonna be honest with you, Sarah. I would be going to a remote island where there's nobody around and dicking around with it to see.
Yeah, but if you immediately when you got it, people would be like, "Why are you doing this?"
People would know who I am because I'd be looking through an optical system.
If you start playing around with it,
taking Metal Gear Rex for a joyride. I mean,
the camera
actually.
respawned.
Oh, it did?
Camera respawned.
Oh, that's
And I mean, legit taking, like, a real-life version of Rex out for a joyride. Oh, yeah, full ammo, so it doesn't matter.
Goodbye!
Okay, here's my question for you, Chirp. You know the Metal Gear franchise better than anybody else.
That would be you.
Well,
why are you taking damage from this?
Because this is toxic sludge.
Ew.
But, what Metal Gear, if you had a chance to take one out for a spin, in real life?
Metal Gear Ray because I can go swimming with it?
You have a choice of even going with, like, Arsenal and Raz.
I have an affinity for water, sorry.
Okay. I can definitely tell you I'd be going with Rex.
I love Rex, that's cool and all, but rules of nature, dude.
Rules of nature say Rex would wreck you.
Not if you're good about it.
Snake, did you find the key?
No, it's not here.
Don't be ridiculous. You saw it fall into the drainage ditch, didn't you? The drainage ditch. Isn't there something odd about it?
No. There are a lot of big rats, though.
That's it, Snake. A rat must have eaten it.
Now who's being ridiculous?
No, I'm right. There's no other possibility. Rats eat all sorts of things. There's
I'd also
nothing
like to point out,
unusual about that.
There's also the fact that the only reason why... Yes, he is right. A rat did eat it. This is only in the good ending path.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Oh, and I noticed something too.
What?
I noticed that I picked up a time bomb.
Hey, you picked up a bump.
Get out of here.
I just want to state for the record, hey, how do you know about the ditch?
hey, where's the
Now
rats?
he just suspicious one.
Where are the rats?
That little hole.
Take a snack break. No!
Yes.
That's so mean.
Give
but
it
I
to
am
your
very
dark
sorry.
side.
Now it's just a waiting game.
Oh, what?
Gosh, you're not helping.
That's how it was. Make me shut block.
What?
Don't do high-pitched, sudden voices. When we're waiting for something, you're gonna make us jump.
Could you imagine Aiton sitting on the ground and
I can imagine you doing that during a freaking horror freaking game, and I imagine me punching and decking you straight in the schnoz.
You do realize I would be prepared for that. supper and work.
Oh, good. Well, I don't have to worry about chatting.
That's good.
You want me to look it up?
Excuse me.
Oh.
That's all.
Yes.
Aiden is.
Actually, yeah, no, put a claymore.
Oh,
That's a brilliant idea.
oh, that's just me. That poor thing doesn't even stand a chance.
Oh, like what he did to the dogs.
Could you imagine it's on the other side and it's just we've been missing on it? Wait, I saw something on the side there. Oh, it was
There's something in the water. All those things, right?
I bet. Wouldn't that be a kick to the nuts? It's like, yeah, by the way, you know this rat you're supposed to be running after?
Stupid fixed camera.
Yeah.
Turn around down below.
Ah, dude, did you let one rip?
No, why?
Oh. I don't know, but what the hell is that smell?
Now I dropped one. I apologize, folks.
In a sealed room, thank you.
I'm sorry, it happened while I bent over.
More splashes on the wall more than that.
There it went. There it went. I knew placing that claymore was a good idea.
Cracked my knuckle.
Yeah, I noticed.
I knew placing that claymore was a good idea.
It worked out, but I saw the issue with water. You would have been making more splashes than you did.
Just as planned.
It's all good.
Alright, well, you have the PAL key. Where's the NTSC key?
Oh, here's that key.
Guess nobody's not gonna get that one. That's the region codes for video games. PAL is European and NTSC is...
Oh, yeah, right.
We wouldn't know something like that off the bat. I am making a stupid technical joke.
I'm making a ha-ha joke. I made a funny.
Okay, Splinter.
It's like Elvis in New Hawaii. Climb the ladder, Snake. Fate of the world depends on it. On your ability to climb ladders.
See, what I want to know is... Are you just going to be able to get in?
Yes. They're actually gone from the room now.
Why? They just saw you and you're in the area. Why would they leave the area unattended and allow you to walk in and just put in a key?
They're doing the Dr. Evil thing. They closed the door, alerted the guards, and hope everything went according to plan.
Kitty missile?
I don't think it's worth it. But
Oh, come on. It's funny.
I think he would alert the guards if he saw it. That's it.
Walk up to the door. Hey, look, nobody's here. Click.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, there are some cameras here.
Wow, cameras.
Well, it's a good thing I picked up a whole bunch of chaff grenades.
That's what I don't understand. Why does that mess them up, but not these machines? That works.
Yep.
La 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 la.
PAL code number 1 confirmed. Awaiting PAL code number 2.
Okay, that takes care of PAL code number 1. Now PAL number 2. Freeze the key.
Alright folks, we're gonna take a quick break and we're gonna swap immediately to Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu Edition.
I'm playing this time.